Guys, look, you tried to sell science without using science. And for that reason, I'm out.
Imagine breaking every record in modern music history, filling stadiums across 6 continents and having the biggest music institution in America turn around and say, "We made a special little box just for you." That is exactly what just happened. All 7 members of BTS officially walked away from the Grammy Awards. They pulled their entire record-breaking album Arirang out of consideration. Why? Because the Grammys introduced a brand new category specifically for Asian artists, and BTS saw right through it. In response, millions of fans didn't just tweet, they weaponized their wallets, hijacking the Billboard charts overnight with a song literally titled Aliens. So is this new award an honor, or is it institutional segregation? And why does this decision signal the end of Western awards shows holding all the power? Let's break it down. Let's start in June 2026. The Recording Academy announces a brand new award, Best Asian Pop Music Performance. On paper, the Academy said this was meant to celebrate global growth. But there was a catch hidden in the rulebook. To qualify, a song must use an Asian language. If an Asian artist sings a full song in English, automatic disqualification from this category. Think of it like a crowded restaurant. Instead of giving you a table in the main dining room with everyone else, the manager builds a small side room, puts your name on the door and says, "Look, we gave you your own private space. You aren't being invited to the party, you're being kept out of the main room." And BTS knew it. They put out a joint statement end of July 2026 saying, and I quote, "We want music to be heard and loved for what it is, rather than being divided by region or language." Then they pulled out their name off the ballot entirely. Here is where it gets wild. This is not the first time the music industry has pulled this trick. Back in 1989, hip-hop was exploding globally. The Grammys could not ignore it anymore, so they created the first Best Rap Performance Award. But then they told hip-hop artists, "We aren't going to show your category on television." What happened? Heavyweights like Public Enemy and LL Cool J boycotted the show completely. Years later, the Grammys used categories like Urban Contemporary to group black artists together so they wouldn't have to give them main awards like Album of the Year. By creating an Asian pop category, the Grammys tried to do the exact same thing. They give Asian acts a guaranteed trophy on the pre-show broadcast while protecting the major categories like Album of the Year for Western artists. It creates a glass ceiling, and BTS decided to smash it instead of standing under it. Now, what happens when you anger the biggest fan base on earth? You don't get a polite protest, you get an economic takeover. The moment the boycott was announced, armies didn't wait around. They organized a massive campaign around a deep cut track from the Arirang album called Aliens. Why that specific song? Because the lyrics literally say, "Born different, 7 aliens." It's a song about feeling like an outsider on the global stage. Within hours, fans bought and streamed Aliens so intensely that it skyrocketed to number 4 on the Billboard Digital Song Sales chart. Think of it this way. Awards shows used to be the only gatekeepers. If an institution didn't give you a trophy, you didn't exist in mainstream history. But today, fan bases act like decentralized corporations. By pushing Aliens to the top of the charts, fans proved that institutional validation doesn't matter when you already control the global market. So where does this leave us? By walking away, BTS isn't just protecting their own legacy, they are holding open the door for every Asian artist coming up behind them. They made it clear that being marginalized into a subcategory isn't progress. And for the Grammys, they are facing a serious crisis. When the biggest pop group in the world decides your trophy isn't worth the disrespect, it's not the artists who lose prestige, it's the award show. So I want to hear from you down in the comments. Do you think award shows still matter in 2026, or has direct fan power completely taken over? Drop your thoughts below, subscribe for more breakdowns like this, and I'll see you in the next video.
For those reasons, I'm out.